Sir, we will wait for 2 minutes more.
Yes, 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 yes.
Shall we start, sir?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay. So, hello, good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing well at your home. Today with us, we have an amazing personality from the digital marketing space, Mr. Saurabh Pandey. He is an engineer by education. He is the founder of BrandVeda Digital Marketing Institute, which was founded in October 2013. BrandVeda Institute provides renowned digital marketing courses. Mr. Saurabh Pandey has 10 plus years of experience as a digital marketing manager. He has trained 50,000 plus students across 40 plus universities. Also, he has conducted more than 100 workshops. He has handled clients like Tata, Reliance, Honda, and many more. He has achieved a list of certifications like Certified Google Analytics Provider, Digital Marketing Expert by IMAI, Certified for Google AdWords, Certified Social Media Marketing Professional. No matter how much I try, words cannot describe his achievements. On this bright and sunny morning, Mr. Saurabh sir is going to take a session on 7 digital marketing strategies to focus on during COVID-19. So let us grab this wonderful opportunity to listen to Mr. Saurabh Pandey and get all the learnings we can. Over to you, sir.
Okay, fine. So is my voice audible? Can you all guys can hear me? क्या आप सुन सकते हैं मुझे? So if you can listen to me, you can type yes. So I'll get to know that everyone can listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So first of all, thanks a lot for this wonderful opportunity. And before I start this session, one question I would like to ask, how many of you are interested in making a lot of money? So if you're interested in a lot of money, type yes, I want. Go ahead, guys. So let's start. So how many of you are interested in making money? I know that being as a graduate student, everyone loves to make a lot of money. Money is important, health is important, relationship important, but money is really very important. Fine, but I will tell you that interested people will never gonna make money. I was there in Mumbai for 10 years and more than 10 years. And my boss asked me this question. And this question has changed my life from last 10, 11 years, right? So I'll tell you that interested people are not going to make money. right? And then the question is, if interested people are not making money, who's gonna make money? So it's committed people gonna make lot of money, right? So important. And my next question is, how many of you are gonna take some action just finishing this webinar, because I'm going to give you a task and that will show you that you guys are committed. So if you are committed, type committed and write go on, Saurabh, and we'll start with this exciting session on digital marketing during COVID. Go ahead, guys. So let's type committed and we'll move ahead. So you have to give me a commitment, right? And keep in mind that you cannot create monuments. आप monuments नहीं बना सकते with help of excuses. We have to work on actions, and action is very important. Now before I start, I have two important agendas, so it's going to should go nice. So I'm really happy to see that everyone is writing committed. It's all about commitment, and trust me, and I'll tell you that only 5% people are actually committed. 90% people, they are interested, and I want you to be, मैं चाहूंगा कि आप लोग you come into bracket of 5% rather than 95%. That is really very important, right? So I have got two agenda. दो important agenda है मेरे. Number one is I want you to fall in love with digital marketing strategy. Probably I will try to be this session like an eye opener. So I'm going to talk about something which is very practical. And so this is agenda number one, is I want to make sure that you should love digital marketing. So my objective is to make sure you fall in love with digital marketing. And my agenda number two is after finishing this lesson, you have to take some action, right? As I said, ideation without action is like an illusion. आपके पास idea है, but you cannot execute it. It's an illusion, right? So that's why these are two important agenda. And before I start, I'll tell you, I was there in Mumbai for 10-11 years, and I worked with a lot of big brands. And I started my own agency in Mumbai, and then I came back to Ahmedabad and started with BrandVeda Digital Marketing Institute, and we are one of the largest training institutes entire West region. And I've run a lot of campaign. Google Ads is my first love. So how many of you or how many of you know Google Ads? So if you know Google Ads, you can type GA. Go ahead. And if you don't know Google Ads, you can type N, because we'll talk about Google Ads in this session as well. So Google Ads was my first love. Google Ads मेरा पहला प्यार था. आप में से कितने लोग Google Ads जानते हैं? So if you know Google Ads, type GA. And if you don't know GA, type N. So I'll get to know. Okay, fine. So a lot of you know Google Ads. That's fantastic. We'll talk about very important strategy when it comes to Google Ads, right? So Google Ads was my first love, and then I get into search engine optimization. I love search engine optimization, which is all about building organic traffic back to your site. We all love Google search engine, and people are searching about a business on Google as well. And that's very important that when someone is searching on Google, we have to have there on the search engine. So this is important. SEO is another very important is skill set which I've worked for last so many years. And obviously social media. I love analytics. I do drop shipping as well. So how many of you know drop shipping? It's a fantastic opportunity for people who are interested in e-commerce. Okay, fine. So if you know drop shipping, you can type yes. If you don't know drop shipping, you can type N. I'll give you some quick idea in this session. So if you really want to do that, that can be done. But I'll give you some idea in this session as well. Right. So I work with a lot of companies. I will show you my screen quickly. I'll show you my screen quickly. So can you guys see my screen as of now? Can you guys see my screen? आप देख सकते हैं मेरे screen को? So I'll quickly start. Yes, and I'm going to do very practical. We'll talk about very practical thing quickly. Just a sec. Okay. Okay, so we were awarded by our Time Stop Education Institute last year, 2019, as the best digital marketing education company. And as Himanshu already introduced, I work with a lot of universities, taken workshops across Pan India, and work with a lot of agencies, freelancers. These are my specialties, from SEO to Google Ads, lead gen. I'm a huge fan of lead generation, because मुझे लगता है lead generation important रहेगा, because every business exists in the world wants to generate lead, right? So that is my forte. We work with a lot of colleges, as you can see, and we also work on placement sites. We've done a lot of placements. So if you go to any top company in Ahmedabad, you're going to find, or probably in India, you're going to find our students working there as well. So these are some of our placement partners. We work with a lot of placement partners across the country. And let's start with this just a brief idea. But before I talk about 7 key strategies, see मैं 7 key strategies में चालू करूँ, मैं आपको एक important चीज बता देता हूँ. It's all about content, and content marketing is so important. So you see, this webinar is a kind of content, right? Ebook is a content, right? So it's very important that we should be focusing on content. हमको content में बिल्कुल काम करना चाहिए. एक रिपोर्ट में आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ. ध्यान रखना है, मैं आपको यहाँ पर जो भी slides दिखा रहा हूँ, These slides are only meant for educational purpose. So this is a slide coming from Semrush, which says that a lot of companies, they say they do have a content marketing strategy in place. Other company कहती है उनके पास content marketing है, but majority of them are actually not implementing it. So that is the first thing that we need to understand when it comes to digital marketing. जब आप digital marketing कर रहे हैं, when you're promoting a product, content is really very very important. We'll talk about in detail in this session. This is just a survey. ये एक survey की companies कितना पैसा content marketing में खर्च कर रही है, and if you see that a lot of companies are spending a very less amount of money. ये across मैं globally बात कर रहा हूँ. This is not specific to India, but this is a report from Semrush, and which says that a lot of people, a lot of companies are not spending enough money on content marketing. You see that 46% is here, and very few companies they're spending a huge amount of money annually on content marketing. What exactly is content marketing? इसके बारे में बात करेंगे, but we'll talk about that part. Some digital में we create content, just a social media में we create videos, we create images, website we create blogs. So when we create, so these are content कुछ भी हो सकता है, and when we create content we do have some goals, right? The question is what is my goal and what kind of content should I be creating? हमारा goal क्या है, हमको content create करना चाहिए. Now keep in mind when we talk about digital space का बात करते हैं, so we do have some important marketing goals. For example, हम digital marketing करना चाहते हैं because we want to generate leads, for example, or because we want to engage with our users, or let's say we want to spread awareness about our brand, or let's say we want to have sales, for example. Right, so there are a lot of objectives of digital marketing, काफी objectives हैं, but these are very important priority. ये important चीजें why our brands are creating a lot of content, and what are their top goals. So number one goal obviously want to be to build a quality leads, and number two, absolutely to have relevant traffic on the website, which is important, and absolutely as brand reputation. So we make sure that people should love my brand. That is really very very important, right? And these are some of the challenges. सबसे बड़ा challenge ये है कि we don't know what kind of content we should be creating, right? And one very important thing is एक चीज आपको समझना पड़ेगा. It's all about buyer's journey. So how many of you heard about this term buyer's journey? कितने लोगों ने buyer's journey शब्द सुना है? I find this is really interesting. So if you have heard about buyer's journey, you can type yes B. So I'll get to know. Okay, buyer's journey is so crucial. Okay, fine. So a lot of you saying no, and I'll give you a quick idea. Buyer's journey का मतलब क्या है? Customer ढूंढने से customer बनने तक, customers take specific actions, and those actions are known as journey. What kind of actions my customers take? मेरा customer क्या action लेता है मुझे ढूंढने से लेके बनने तक. So that is known as buyer's journey. So we should be it's very important for any business, किसी business के लिए important रहेगा to know what kind of actions my customers take. I'll give you a good example in this also. You'll get to know, right? So मैं आपको एक अच्छा एग्जांपल दूंगा, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि हम बाहर जर्नी एग्जैक्टली क्या बोल रहे हैं. अभी सिर्फ इतना समझना, हमारा कस्टमर हमको ढूंढने से, फॉर एग्जांपल कैसे ढूंढ रहे हैं, लेट्स से इफ दे आर सर्चिंग ऑन गूगल, ढूंढने से हमको बिजनेस देने तक कस्टमर कुछ एक्शन लेता है, एंड दोज एक्शंस आर वेरी क्रूशियल, एंड we want our customers to take that piece of action, because if they take those actions, we want to make a lot of money. This is just an idea. And I'll quickly take you to important part, which is जो भी content create हो रहा है, ज़्यादातर companies that are distributing content via social media, and we all love social media, right? And email marketing, brands are creating a lot of content, email marketing, and trust me, email marketing is very powerful. Paid advertisement is very important. Channel influencer marketing is important, and we do have a lot of channels. Now let's quickly talk about what are the key strategies where we should be focusing. So कौन सी चीजें होनी चाहिए जो इस कोविड में हमको ध्यान रखना चाहिए. So even if you have a business or if you don't have a business, these strategies are really very 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 important. And first thing is what I suggest is digital में you need to have a good website. You need to have good UI UX or conversion friendly website. So I've seen a lot of people think website as an expense, which is not at all true. It's like an investment. So first thing which I'll tell you, that create a website. Probably you might be आपके दिमाग में चल रहा होगा, this is quite common, but the point what I want to make sure is let's not create website for the sake of creating it. Website बनाना और सही से बनाना ये दोनों काफी अंतर चीजें हैं. You have to make sure that when you create a website or when you start advertising, promoting that website, people should fall in love with your ad, or people should fall in love with your website. Now the question that we should all be asking is does your website is solving customers' intentions? Now one thing is important, every customer, जितना भी customer होता है उसका कुछ pain point होता है, और आप आपको पक्का करना होगा क्या वो पेन पॉइंट आपका वेबसाइट में सॉल्व हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, because if that does not happen, your customers won't like that website. It's a one point which I'm talking about, which is solving search intention, yeah, which is solving intentions. For example, many of guys, आप लोगों ने MBA शायद इसलिए join किया. I'm just giving an idea because lot many of you will have a priority of getting good job. And what if my website is not talking about job or placement partners? Probably it's really very difficult for conversions. Now, if you want to create a website, I'm going to show you some good options with the help of which you can create a website. Number one, you can go to a tool which is known as Weebly. Weebly is a very popular website creation platform which you can create it. Next is you can always go with Wix. आप Wix का use कर सकते हैं, कमाल की websites बन सकते हैं. And I've seen a lot of businesses are creating website on that part. But keep in mind, creating a website just for sake of creating website is not going to help you. And Elementor is very important. It's again a website builder tool that you can always check. So I've seen a lot of websites are built on Elementor as well. It's an builder site. So our next is which is known as Page Cloud. I'm not sure if you heard about this. So this is another fantastic tool to create website or landing pages. We'll talk about what exactly is landing pages. And so number one strategy we should be focusing this COVID is if you have a website and if that website is not building traffic or if that website is not giving you business, because my exchange they have people create a website but they're not able to generate money out of it, and there are a lot of reasons to it. And one of the reasons is we are not focusing on UI or UX or technical part, or we are not creating website that is helping our users. And by the way, we are creating website for ourselves, and or जो कि नहीं होना चाहिए, it should be you should be create website for the users and not for yourself, right? So point number one strategy is, which is very important, that during this COVID, work on your website. If you don't have a website, make sure that you start creating a website, because this is the high time. And I'll tell you that digital advertising spend going to increase 4 times. Digital marketing spends are 4 गुना बढ़ने वाला है आने वाले 4 सालों में. It's very important that you should have a website. Right, so this is one thing. Now, because in this session we are talking about what things we can do in COVID, right? So I'll tell you my example at BrandVeda. So my second very important tip, which is really very crucial, is if you have a website, probably many of you might be having a website, and I suggest you to create a blog a week. This is my number 2 strategy, which is very, very, very important, right? Now you see that if I go to my website, you can see my screen. If I go to my website, if you can see that blog. So we started creating a blog because जब ये COVID so we thought of that, okay, we'll get aggressive. We started with online classes and we started creating a lot of content. This is a format of content, which is a blog. And we created a lot of blog. You see, we created a lot of blog during this last 2 months. We created a lot of blog. And I'll tell you, you can see that 24/3, this is from March. Lockdown 20-21 तारीख के आसपास चालू हुआ मार्च. You see that we did 1 blog, 2 blog, 3 blog, 4 blog, 5 blog, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You see that we have written 13 blogs in last 2 months. So we are actually writing a blog a week, right? And that's why I say that make sure that you write a blog in a week. Now, one thing is really very important is you can see that this is a tool which is known as SEMrush. Right, so it's a competitive analysis tool, and in this session, I'm going to talk about a lot of valuable tools. And how many heard about SEMrush? So if you heard about SEMrush, type SEM or SM, or if you don't know about SEMrush, type N. And so I'll get to know that how many of you exactly know SEMrush and how many of you don't know SEMrush. Go ahead, guys. Okay, so a lot of you are saying no. No problem, but make sure that you note it. SEMrush is a very powerful tool which can help you to analyze website in a lot of different ways. And this is website. ये हमारा website का आपको बता रहा है. You can see that this is BrandVeda.in, and this is competitive analysis tool. ये एक spying tool है, जासूसी tool है. And you see that what had happened. You see that if I click here 6 months, this is a traffic from search engine. This is a traffic from search engine. Keep in mind, this is organic traffic. Now, organic traffic का मतलब क्या है? Let's say when someone is searching, a digital marketing company in India, or let's say someone is searching, for example, let's say if someone is searching digital marketing course in Ahmedabad, this is just an idea. So what is organic traffic is, quickly I'll tell you that when someone search, ये सबसे ज़्यादा search होने वाला शब्द है, and when someone is search, you can see that these are ads. ये ads आपको दिख रहे हैं. And I'm a huge fan of running these ads. I spent lakhs of rupees in last few months, and this is my first love. So इसमें मैं बहुत पैसा डाला. Probably I spent millions of rupees in this kind of advertisements from last so many years. And you see that this is at number 1, right? So this is organic. Now this result, someone is searching digital marketing course in course in Ahmedabad. A lot of people, they don't click. ज़्यादातर लोग इस list पे click नहीं करते हैं. Probably 20-25% people will click on this ads, and 70-75% people will click on this ad. So this is important. This is so important. You can see 982 reviews, and this is very important. तो ज़्यादातर लोग इस link पे click करते हैं, and this link is so important because this is #1 link, and Google finds that Google को लगता है कि out of 51,50,000 pages results. तो अब ये पहला पेज है गूगल का, एंड फर्स्ट रिजल्ट इज कमिंग हियर, सो दैट्स गोना ऐड लॉट ऑफ वैल्यू. तो मैं आपको सिर्फ बता रहा हूं ऑर्गेनिक ट्रैफिक, एंड यू सी दैट फ्रॉम मार्च ऑनवर्ड यू सी दिस इज इंक्रीजिंग. दिस इज जस्ट एन एस्टिमेट, बट वी डू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रैफिक. देखिए ये ऑर्गेनिक ट्रैफिक है. वेबसाइट में ट्रैफिक कई जगहों से आता है, सोशल मीडिया से आता है, फेसबुक, लिंक्डइन, ट्विटर से आता है, ईमेल से आता है, डायरेक्ट ट्रैफिक आता है, किसी दूसरी वेबसाइट से आता है. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ वेज ट्रैफिक हैपन, बट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ ट्रैफिक दैट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम सर्च इंजन. एंड यू सी दैट फ्रॉम मार्च it's 3 times, it's 300% increase. Like from 2000 it will grow 6000, and one of the reason that happened because of writing a blog. Now the one thing that we should be understanding, एक चीज आपको पता करना पड़ेगा that when we write a blog, you know, there are lot of advantages. लेकिन आपको एक चीज समझना पड़ेगा, blog हमको लिखना इसलिए so that we can get a passive traffic. And what is passive traffic is we're going to create some kind of content, you know, कुछ content create करना है that whenever someone is searching, और वो हमेशा search होता रहे, और हम कुछ करे ना करे, that page should always be there on the first page, and that page will always build organic traffic. And the more organic traffic your website will have, the more money you're gonna make, and the more people will get to know about your brand. This is important, right? So for an example, if I search digital marketing course in Ahmedabad, or if I search, I'll just give you an idea, agency in Ahmedabad. If I search, you can see that we are again at #1. Or if I search, you know, digital marketing agency, if I talk about, you know, Google Panda penalty course, if I search this, out of 7,86,000 result, this is again #1, and this is again #1 result. So the point which I want to tell that it's very important that you should be writing a blog, right? So that's very important. This is my strategy number 2. During this period, you have a lot of time. Make sure that you start writing a blog. And the idea of writing a blog is to have a passive traffic, right? So this screenshot shows you, ये पुराना screenshot 5.7, I've grown to 6.3 के आसपास, but that is really very important. और अगर आप content writing नहीं जानते हैं, if you don't know how to write a blog, what you do is go to a website like Upwork or Fiverr, or you can find people from LinkedIn, content writers आप ढूंढ सकते हैं. So I found a lot of content writers from LinkedIn. Even you can find people from Upwork and Fiverr. Find people. There are a lot of freelancers available on this portal. यहाँ पे freelancers है. Give them the work, and fantastic, you should be, your blog will be ready, and start posting on the website, right? So as of now, in last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I've talked about 2 important strategies, and I talked about a lot of tools. मैं आपको काफी tools बताया. Now can you type 2 important strategies that we learned in this session? Go ahead quickly. हमने 2 चीजें क्या जाना थोड़ा बता दीजिए एक बार. We talked about 2 very important strategies now. Very, very important. We talked about some tools. One, we talked about SEMrush. We're going to talk about some more tools. We talked about Fiverr. We talked about Upwork. Right? Go ahead, guys. So what 2 things you've learned as of now? Number 1 strategy and number 2 strategy. What is number 1 strategy? Go ahead, guys. Let's type down. What is number 1 strategy? And what is number 2 strategy? Go ahead. Okay, fine. So number 1 is creating a conversion-friendly website. It's very important. We talked about Wix. We talked about Weebly. We talked about Page Cloud. We talked about Invento, right? Hire someone and start writing content for your blog. This is so important, right? So important. Let's start with tip number 2. Tip strategy number 3 in this COVID, which is start with Google Ads. Start with showing search engine ads. This is so important. And this is so important because, you know, people on Google, जब Google पे आते हैं, a lot of people are searching about their businesses. A lot of people are searching about businesses, and when they are searching for businesses, we want to make sure that they should find me, right? So that is very important. तो मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ यहाँ पे तीसरी चीज जो आपको फोकस करना है, which is Google Ads. You see that this is Google Ads, और मैं आपको बताता हूँ lot of things have changed. You know, आप कोविड में काफी सारा चीज चेंज हुआ है. तो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि हम जिस तरह से ऐड पहले चला रहे थे, you know, अभी बहुत इन्वेंट्री बढ़ गया है, कॉस्ट पर क्लिक थोड़े सस्ते हो रहे हैं. इट अगेन डिपेंड्स, you know, कि आप कैंपेन कैसे चला रहे हैं, but this is very important. So what I want to tell you that start advertising. This is just an example. So I'm talking about these kind of ads. So see that this is just an idea from one of my account, which spent 20,000 rupees. This is during this COVID. You can see April to May impressions and clicks. You see that how many clicks I got, around 21,600 clicks. And then 1 click is costing less than 1 rupee. Right, so that's really important. And this many impression. तो मेरा ad इतनी बार देखा गया And you see that we are running a lot of ads. We are running हम website, हम जो Google ads का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, देखिए Google का ads, I'll show you quickly. So let's say if I go to any website, for example, if I go to ClickBus, just give you a quick idea. So when you go to any website, आप लोग किसी website में जाते हैं, you see ads. You see, I'm going to see ads here. You see, this is an ad. This is an ad. You see, this is an ad. So ये जो ad आपको दिख रहे हैं, we can run this ad with the help of Google Ads. So we started this kind of ads. दो ऑब्जेक्टिव हो सकता है, लीड जेन या ब्रांड अवेयरनेस. We started with this ad. We also started showing ads on YouTube. हम YouTube में भी ad दिखाया, and we also started showing ads here. हमने यहाँ पर भी ad दिखाना चालू किया. When someone is searching for, let's say, SEO course in Ahmedabad or digital marketing courses in India, we started showing advertisements. And if you don't know how we're going to do that, I'll just give you a quick idea. This is my Google Ads dashboard. And अगर आपका Gmail account है, you can always create a Google Ad dashboard. And this is a campaign. So I've run a lot of campaign. This is one account, and we can create campaign from here. So new campaign, and there are a lot of targeting options are available in Google Ads. और मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, Google Ads बहुत ज़्यादा important है in every business, because as you are into marketing field, every business, they cannot ignore showing advertisements or search engine. क्योंकि आप समझना, एक चीज आपको समझना पड़ेगा, फेसबुक में ऐड दिखाना या सोशल मीडिया में ऐड दिखाना, सर्च इंजन में ऐड दिखाने में जमीन आसमान का अंतर है. I'll give you इंस्टेंस, मैं आपको थोड़ा आइडिया देता हूँ. सोशल मीडिया में जो ऐड आप दिखा रहे हैं वो कुछ ऐसा है जैसे आप किसी मॉल में जा रहे हैं, and when you're going to a mall and you are seeing an ad. You're getting my point? So that is like in social media ad. So number one point is, when we go to social media, we all love social media. And when we go to social media, हम social media में जाते हैं, we don't have buying intention. For an example, अगर मैं आपको बोलूँ, if you want to buy a mobile, क्या आप Facebook में जाने वाले to buy a mobile? That's not going to happen. Your intention और जो website जहाँ पर आप जाने वाले हैं, it's going to be Amazon or Google, or it might be Flipkart. So that's very important part. और मैं दूसरा चीज आपको बता देता हूँ, जो गूगल में जो ऐड दिखा रहे हैं वो कुछ ऐसे जैसे किसी आप ट्रेड शो में ऐड दिखा रहे हैं. कहीं ट्रेड शो है, रियल एस्टेट का ट्रेड शो है, वहां पर आप पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए जा रहे हैं, आप इंटरेस्टेड है, वहां जो कस्टमर्स आ रहे हैं, दैट इज लाइक शोइंग ऐड ऑन गूगल सर्च इंजन. समवन वेरी इंटरेस्टेड, दे आर सर्चिंग एंड वी वांट टू शो देम आवर एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स एज वेल. सो दैट्स रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. होप यू गॉट द डिफरेंस. और एक चीज और समझना, इवन फेसबुक में ऐड दिखाना, सोशल मीडिया की बात कर रहे हैं, फेसबुक में ऐड दिखाना, यूट्यूब ऐड दिखाने में भी जमीन आसमान का अंतर है. मान लीजिए आपको सोसाइटी है, सोसाइटी में नीचे गैदरिंग हुआ, गेट टुगेदर हो रहा है, तो आप उसको फेसबुक समझना. इट्स लाइक इन कम्युनिटी. सो आपकी सोसाइटी में जो कम्युनिटी है, कम्युनिटी की एक्टिविटी चल रही है, दैट इज नोन एज फेसबुक. और आपकी सोसाइटी में अगर लाइब्रेरी है, बराबर है, जहां पर आप जा रहे हो किताबें निकाल के पढ़ रहे हैं, दैट इज एन यूट्यूब. राइट, अ बिग डिफरेंस बिटवीन फेसबुक एड एंड यूट्यूब एड. सो अगर मैं यूट्यूब पे वीडियो एड और फेसबुक के बारे में बात करूं, तो आपको समझना होगा फेसबुक में जो वीडियो चल रहा है और YouTube में वीडियो चल रहा है, दोनों में काफी अंतर है. वन ऑफ द रीजन व्हाई वी गो टू फेसबुक, बिकॉज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, एंड यू नो वी वांट टू सी व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन समवन एल्स लाइफ. हम जानना चाहते हैं दूसरों की जिंदगी में क्या चल रहा है. Whereas so Facebook में one is interest, but the powerful thing about YouTube is, YouTube में कमाल की चीज है, which is known as power of I square. And now what is I square? Power of I square is known as interest plus intent. Right? So intent is really very high on YouTube, and even it's now getting high on Instagram as well. बराबर है ना? इसका मतलब समझना, when we want to buy any product, probably a lot of you will go to YouTube and search for a review. How many of you check review on YouTube before you buy a product? So if you check review, you type love YouTube. Go ahead, guys, type love YouTube, so I'll get to know that we are on same track, right? We are on same track. Go ahead, guys. So how many of you check reviews? आप में से कितने लोग reviews check करते हैं on YouTube before buying a product? Go ahead, guys. Okay, love YouTube. So everyone is writing love YouTube, right? So I hope you are getting a difference. और मैं सिर्फ आपको ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि जो दो प्लेटफॉर्म हैं, nice, everyone loves YouTube, and that's why I say that you have to start advertising on YouTube. You know, I'm a huge fan of running ads on YouTube. I'll show it to you. If I go to my campaign, I'll just show you quickly. So we run a lot of campaigns. If I go here, if I click on all, you see that these are a lot of campaigns. So these are some display campaign, these are search campaign जो search engine पे चल रहे हैं, and we are running some YouTube campaigns as well, right? So that's very important. So make sure that you start with advertising, and this is so important. ये काफी ज़्यादा important होगा. So another strategy that you should be focusing, आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर BrandVeda का ad दिखाई दे रहा है, which is important. Even you can show advertising on Bing and Yahoo. So we started advertising on Bing and Yahoo as well. You see that in someone search on Bing, digital marketing course, and they will always going to find us at number 1. So we want to show advertisement here as well. देखिए हमको इधर भी ad देखने का है. You see the ad is written here, ad is written here. So जैसा Google ads है वैसे Bing ads है. So how many of you heard about Bing ads? B-I-N-G, Bing ads. Now why we have to use Bing ads? Bing ads हमको इसलिए use करना है because because we want to show advertisement on Bing and Yahoo. So how many of you know Bing ads? So if you don't know Bing ads, type in and then make sure that you check Bing ads. That's really interesting. So make sure that you check Bing ads. So Bing ads is a platform. Bing ads is a platform है जहाँ से Yahoo और Bing ads चला सकते हैं. And Google ads is a platform showing advertisement on Google search engine and partner. Right? So Bing, so a lot of people say that Bing is not important, but I'll tell you that it's not about, important. For you, it's not important, but there are some people, कुछ कैटेगरी के लोग हैं जो Bing पे जाते हैं, बराबर है. So Bing के भी अच्छे नंबर्स हैं, और अगर हम देखें अब Bing जिस तरह से Bing सर्च इंजन काम कर रहा है, Bing कहीं ना कहीं अच्छा करता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है. और देखिए हमको अपना कस्टमर ढूंढना हो, Bing पे सर्च करें, Yahoo पे सर्च करें, we gonna make sure that they should identify me. So that's really very, very important. So my point number 3 strategy during this COVID is make sure that you start advertising. And एक चीज समझ हम गूगल में जो ऐड दिखा रहे हैं, गूगल सर्च इंजन में जो हम यहाँ पर ऐड दिखाना चाह रहे हैं, let's say for example if you're doing it for your own let's say MBA college for example, if someone search MBA college admission in Ahmedabad, you should be showing your ad on Google search engine because someone is searching, they do have a high intent, उनका intention बहुत high रहता है. और इसके आगे मैं और दिखा देता हूँ आपको. देखिए हम कुछ ads भी चला रहे हैं. This is so important. So see that we are running some ads here. So these are some ads. ये कुछ ads है जो हमने चालू किए. Just a sec, I will report it. So you can see here that I am starting ads. So we started with this kind of ads. हमने ऐसे भी ads चालू किए. So you can see that. So this is about Facebook ad. We started doing it. This is about on websites application, and this is our YouTube ads. Fine. So we started showing advertisement during this period of time. And we started getting very, very good results, right? So it's a good time because you see that offline advertisement does not work as of now, and that's why digital is so powerful because everyone spends a lot of time on digital medium. And just to illustrate, इसको सिर्फ बताने के लिए मैं आप सबसे जानना चाहता हूँ कि आप में से कितने लोगों ने एक महीने में लूडो किंग या Zoom एप्लीकेशन का आपने प्रयोग किया है? Out of these two, and third is let's say TikTok. How many of you have been to this very new platform? I'm talking about new platform. बराबर कितने लोगों ने इस प्लेटफॉर्म को एक्सप्लोर किया है, टाइम स्पेंड किया है? If you have done that, type yes, I did that. Go ahead. So मैं नए प्लेटफॉर्म की बात कर रहा हूँ जो आज तक हमने कभी यूज नहीं किया. Fine. So most of you have used Ludo King. आप सबने Ludo King यूज किया. Probably we have never ever played Ludo King in our life, but we started doing that. Probably a lot of us are not active on TikTok, but we get into TikTok, right? And very important is so the point is, everything is changing. The entire landscape, marketing landscape is changing, and this is so important. And I'll tell you that digital is so crucial for any brand. If done in a right way, it's gonna make you a lot of money. And this is one of the core skill set you must have, which is gonna add a lot of value, right? So that's really very important. ये काफी ज़्यादा important रहेगा, and make sure you do that. And I'm going to tell you some very nice tools in order to find some details. Right, तो मैं आपको कुछ अच्छे टूल्स बता देता हूँ which is very important. And if you really want to know, अगर आपको बिल्कुल जानना है कि कौन सा एडवर्टाइजर्स कितना पैसा खर्च कर रहे हैं डिजिटल डिस्प्ले एडवर्टाइजिंग में, these are known as display ads. So what you can do is you can go to a tool which is known as SimilarWeb tool. So I love this software. And I'll tell you one thing, एक चीज मैं आपको बताता हूँ. If you want to be successful, now how many of you want to be successful? Let's start with this. So if you want to be successful, type success. I'm going to give you a very good mantra. एक कमाल का मंत्र मैं देना चाहता हूँ आपको. Probably that will add a lot of value. How many of you want to be successful? Quickly type success. I know that every one of you want to get success. And one thing that you have to do is see yourself as an artist. है ना, अपने आप को आर्टिस्ट जैसा देखना पड़ेगा. So whether you go to a college, बराबर, whether you go anywhere, see as you same as artist. अपने आप को आर्टिस्ट जैसा देखिए. And always see how you can take your craft to a next level. बराबर है कि अपना क्राफ्ट है जो आपका स्किल सेट है उसको आप कैसा नेक्स्ट लेवल पे ले जा सकते हैं. And one thing is very important, a universal funda of life. I'll tell you a very good secret, and which is not a secret but only few people implement it, which is really very important. The more you learn, the more you're gonna earn. This is the simple funda of life. So if you want to double and triple your income, start investing in learning. And that's really very important. A CEO, a अच्छा company का CEO, how many books they read in an year? डू यू हैव एनी नंबर्स? क्या आप मुझे नंबर बताएंगे? दुनिया के अच्छे सीईओज, हाई पेइंग पीपल बराबर है, कितनी किताबें पढ़ते होंगे एक साल में? Go ahead, if you can type numbers here. Can you type numbers here? What do you think? How many books they're reading in a year? Go ahead, guys. Okay, 30, 32, more than 70, 50. I'm talking about books. Okay, 100. So probably average is gonna be around 24. Average, I'm talking about the average. And then the point is, what do you want to tell you that this is a secret, that if you really want to go ahead, find, invest in learning. There are a lot of books are available. Make sure that you go to that book. And I'm talking about all kind of book, whether it is yoga or finance or English speaking. So make sure that you invest in learning. That is really very very important. और जो मैं आपको बोल रहा था सक्सेसफुल होने के नियम मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. आपको क्या करना है? आपको जिंदगी में सक्सेसफुल लोगों को ढूंढने हैं. But I know this is a tricky job, but we have to do that, right? तो आप सक्सेसफुल लोगों को ढूंढिए और आप देखिए कि वो सक्सेसफुल लोग क्या करते हैं, वो कौन सी किताबें पढ़ते हैं, वो कौन सी मूवीज देखते हैं, वो क्या खाते हैं, वो कहाँ जाते हैं, और सेम वो एक्शन आप करते चलना. बराबर. अगर वो सक्सेसफुल है तो आई एम वेरी श्योर यू विल आल्सो बी सक्सेसफुल. दैट इज 100% ट्रू, बिकॉज सक्सेस ऑलवेज हैव सिग्नल्स व्हिच कैन बी ट्रेस, जो आप ट्रेस कर सकते हैं. और आप इसके साथ साथ आप निगेटिव लोगों को भी ढूंढिए, अनसक्सेसफुल लोगों को ढूंढिए. देखिए मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूं कि सक्सेस का जर्नी स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम अनसक्सेसफुल होते होते फेलियर होते होते सक्सेस तक पहुंचते हैं. मेरा कहने का मतलब है आप उन लोगों को ढूंढिए जो निगेटिव लोग हैं. But failures are important in your life, right? When you're getting जब आप fail हो रहे हैं, you have to give your credit to yourself, because only people who are strong, they have a power to fail, right? So that's important. तो मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ, तो मैं बिल्कुल ही नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि failure important है, बिल्कुल important है, लेकिन मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ नेगेटिव लोगों को ढूंढो, वो लोगों को ढूंढो बराबर है जो दूसरों को क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं हमेशा. वो लोगों को ढूंढो जो कुछ नहीं करते, जिनका काम है सबकी बुराई करना, पेरेंट्स की बुराई करना, फैकल्टी का बुराई करना, कॉलेज का बुराई करना, हर चीज में बुराई. उन लोगों को ढूंढना और अब ये पता करना वो क्या चीज कर रहे हैं, वो कौन सी किताबें पढ़ते हैं, वो क्या चीज खाते हैं, वो कहाँ जाते हैं, वो कौन से मूवीज देखते हैं, कौन से टीवी शो देखते हैं, और आप क्या करना वो करना बंद कर देना. एंड आई एम वेरी श्योर दैट यू विल बी सक्सेसफुल. And the question is this concept really going to help in real time? क्या ये concept वाकई में real time में मदद करेगा? Absolutely. अच्छा कैसे मदद करेगा? So let's say for example and that's why it's very important, in digital marketing, it's very important that you should learn. Even if you are learning from competitors, that's good, and you should appreciate your competitors. So let's not fear. डरे नहीं, let's fall in love with your competitors, because one of the ways which I found to be successful in digital or any field is to love your competitors. Don't underestimate them, love them, learn from them. If they are doing good, appreciate them and try to see what kind of activities they are doing it, and then see. फिर आप देखने की कोशिश कीजिए that how you want to convert that into our opportunity. And once you get an opportunity, मतलब competitor को देखना है, वहां से opportunity ढूंढना है, फिर आपको सोचना है कि how you going to convert that opportunity into an action plan. And then think what all resources will require, how much money I'm going to send in order to convert that opportunity into an action plan. This is important. And trust me, this concept is so powerful that even in big agencies, if we talk about big agencies, we get a lot of inspiration from our competitors. And the question is, how are we going to find them? So I'm going to use another tool, which is one of my favorite tools, which I use very often. So in digital, we use a lot of tools. Digital में हम काफी tools का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. So how many of you heard about Similar Web? So if you don't know about Similar Web, type in. Go ahead, guys. We're talking about a lot of tools. I'm going to give you assignments, and as you promised me that you all going to be committed, so make sure that you have to take action. Okay, fine. So a lot of you are saying no. That's really very, very, very important. Fine. So no hai. So let's see. So I'll quickly show you a Similar Web, and Similar Web is this. So I'll take you to Similar Web. So let's say, for example, one of the big brand which I appreciate and doing fantastic job in marketing, which is upgrade.com. So this is Similar Web. Put any website. You can put your own college website as well. So this tool is telling you something. ये बता रहा है इसमें कितना ट्रैफिक आया 6 महीने में, एक यूजर कितने मिनट तक वेबसाइट पे रुकता है, कितने पेजेस देखता है, कहाँ से ट्रैफिक आ रहा है, कौन सा सोर्स है. So if I get to know that from where upgrade is getting business, sorry, traffic, so you can see that they are coming from search engine, social media, email marketing, display advertising, जिसके बारे में बात किया, referral किसी दूसरी वेबसाइट से आ रहा है, and direct. So direct का मतलब है कि लोग सीधे Similar Web पे आ रहे हैं. So that's important. So if I go down, You see that social media से कहाँ से आ रहा है? It means they're getting a lot of business from YouTube. They're getting, obviously they might be getting a lot of business from YouTube, so they're creating content on YouTube, so they're getting a lot of traffic from YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and WhatsApp web. This is a paid tool, we are using it for free. अच्छा देखो, डिस्प्ले एड चला रहा है, जो मैंने आपको बताया, डिस्प्ले एड का मतलब क्या है? किसी वेबसाइट, एप्लीकेशन, यूट्यूब पे वीडियो एड दिखाना, इमेज एड दिखाना, उसको डिस्प्ले एड बोलते हैं। देखो GDN लिखा है, जब मैं GDN बोलता हूँ ना, तो समझ लेना आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट गूगल एड्स, बराबर है। सो गूगल एड से जो हम एड्स दिखा रहे हैं, वेबसाइट्स वगैरह में एड चलाते हैं, गूगल एड से एड चलती है, जो मैं आपको एग्जांपल दिया, क्रिकबस का एग्जांपल दिया, दैट इज अंडर GDN एंड दैट यू कैन सी तबूला। So Taboola is another very big ad network. ये ad network है। Ad network आप ऐसा समझ सकते हैं कि ad network is like a broker. So आप समझो कई सारी वेबसाइट्स है जो अपनी वेबसाइट में ad दिखाना चाहती है, और एडवर्टाइजर है जो ad दिखाना चाहता है। So ये ब्रोकर है, ये ad network है, जो एडवर्टाइजर और पब्लिशर्स। So क्रिकबस मान लो अपनी वेबसाइट में ad दिखा रहा है, so you call it as a publisher. So what does broker does? ये ad network क्या करता है? एडवर्टाइजर और पब्लिशर के बीच में कोऑर्डिनेट करता है Taboola. So when I see this, I'll give an example. When I see this, I started advertising on Taboola. I'm just giving an idea. Or Taboola is a native advertisement platform. So how many of you know native ads? Because there are two things that we need to focus. दो चीजों पे हमको focus करना पड़ेगा in 2021, and this is so crucial. One is native advertisement, and second is remarketing ads. दोनों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. But I started with Taboola. How many of you know native ads? अगर आप native ads को जानते हैं, native ads. अगर नहीं जानते, type Y native ads. Native ads are very important ads. They drive a lot of traffic back to your site. Go ahead, guys. So we are learning a lot of new things, right? So that's very important, right? So that's why during this period we can go ahead and take help of some native ad platform. Okay, fine. Go ahead, guys. Make notes. Important notes बनाते चलना important है. And whenever you go, whenever you sit in any lecture or workshop or webinar, make sure you make pointers. It's not 1 hour, my dear friends. It's around 50 hours, right? Which is important. Okay, fine. So all of you saying no. I will give you an example of native ads. So what are native ads? Let's say if I go to Times of India, I'll show to you Times of India. I'll go to Times of India. So Times of India में चलते हैं. I'll show to you Times of India. Okay, ध्यान देना. ये देखते हैं थोड़ा क्या ये दिख रहा है आपको? टाइम्स प्राइम ये दिख रहा है, इसको क्लिक करता हूं. Now this is known as native ad. This is known as native ad. इसको हम native ad बोलते हैं जी, ध्यान देना है. This is native ad. बराबर है ना? सो आपको समझ में आया क्या native ads है? So you go to any platform, you see these are native ads. Ads जैसे दिखते हैं लेकिन ads जैसे लगते हैं. Sponsor, this is native ad. This we call it native ad. तो अगर आपको native ad समझ में आया है तो आप लिख देना yes native. Go ahead. So I'll get to know. Okay, fine. You understood this. This is known as native ads. Go ahead. So type yes. Okay, fine. Yes, native. I'll get to know. Okay, fine. You are getting about native ads, and you see that when I saw that our competitors are running native ads, so I'm actually running native ads from last so many years. तो जैसा मैं आपको बताया, Taboola में आपको एक प्लेटफॉर्म बताया to start native ads. There are some other platforms as well. कुछ और प्लेटफॉर्म्स भी हैं इसके अंदर. अच्छा, कौन कौन से? Outbrain. You can type Outbrain. There is another which is known as Creto. There is another which is Gemini. जैसे Yahoo, जैसे Bing का मैं गूगल का गूगल डिस्प्ले नेटवर्क है, वैसे Gemini भी है, Gemini Yahoo. So that is for running advertisement. So I'll show you. This is Gemini, Yahoo. This is, you see, this is native Yahoo, Gemini. So that is another very important tool to start with our native advertisements. And trust me, it's a very important skill set that you should be focusing on during this COVID, right? So that is very important. And we talked about similar web. And let's talk about social media automation. So एक चीज आपको पक्का करना चाहिए इस कोविड के दौरान में that automation. I'm a huge fan of automation, and it's all about automation. और मुझे लगता है कि जो local business है, देखिए एक जगह जहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा opportunity है, which is automation. And I've seen a lot of B2B company or small SME companies का बात करेंगे, probably more from manufacturing. One thing where they are facing a lot of problems is automation, and I love automation. If I'm talking to you, मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, मेरा business होना चाहिए. That is really what is required. और automation करने के मैं आपको कमाल के tools बता देता हूँ. How you want to automate your social media. And when we talk about automation, जब हम automation का बात कर रहे हैं तो आप एक चीज ध्यान देना. मैं बात कर रहा हूँ कि लेट्स से आपको सोशल मीडिया पे 2 पोस्ट करने हैं रोज के, लिंक्डइन पे 2 करना है, इंस्टाग्राम पे 2 करना है, तो ज्यादातर लोग सोशल मीडिया में काम नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, और एक बड़ा फेलियर का रीजन है दे आर नॉट कंसिस्टेंट। सो अगर सोशल मीडिया में आपको जंग जीतना है, सो मेक श्योर दैट यू क्रिएट कंटेंट ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस, दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। बट देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेटजीज, आपको बात समझना पड़ेगा। व्हेन आई से दैट सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग, इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट जस्ट अपलोडिंग अ फोटोग्राफ ऑन फेसबुक और लिंक्डइन, इट हैज गॉट लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। बट सोशल मीडिया को ऑटोमेट करने के लिए देखिए मैं आपको एक कमाल का टूल बताता हूँ व्हिच कैन ऑटोमेट। दिस इज अ वेरी नाइस टूल। सो वी नीड टू हैव अ कंटेंट कैलेंडर। सो हमको कंटेंट कैलेंडर बनाना पड़ता है। कंटेंट कैलेंडर का मतलब है कि 1/4 को हम क्या डालने वाले हैं, क्या बनाने वाले हैं, वीडियो डालने वाले हैं, किस बारे में डालने वाले हैं। सो अगर आप अपने कॉलेज के लिए सोशल मीडिया कर रहे हैं तो आपको कॉलेज का कंटेंट कैलेंडर बनाना पड़ेगा फॉर ऑल सोशल मीडिया नेटवर्क, फेसबुक, लिंक्डइन, ट्विटर, इंस्टाग्राम। सो दैट इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड, व्हिच इज रियली वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। बराबर है। सो कैलेंडर आपको बनाना है, कैलेंडर बनाने के मैं टूल आपको बता देता हूँ, कंटेंट बनाने के टूल बता देता हूँ। वन ऑफ द टूल व्हिच वी यूज for a lot of clients and for ourselves, and this is known as social chat, right? So guys, if you're loving these tools, if you're getting lot of idea, type go on, and I will go ahead with some more very very important tools. So type go on, guys, go on, and I'm go ahead with some very important key strategies. Okay, fine. So go on. Yes, that's really very important. Okay, fine. So that is really that is really nice, you know. So you guys are paying attention. So that's really very important. So one of the tools that I'm going to tell you, socialchamp.io. Himanshu is doing fantastic job, but I'm going to give you a very good PDF. I'm going to give you assignments. Probably you can do that. Take some work and you'll do wonders, right? So you'll get a lot of value out of it. बराबर तो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So one of the tools that we use, which is known as Social Champ, one you can use Social Champ, and second is you can use Zapier. Right? How many heard about Zapier? So I'll quickly show you how this Social Champ works. So let's say if I go here, I'll go to Social Champ. I'll go to Social Champ. And you see that I'll quickly log in. This is a paid tool which I'm using as of now. So I'll go back. I'll quickly go to my dashboard. This is a nice software. We use it for our purpose. And this is really nice software, which add a lot of value, right? So this is Social Champ. So that's amazing, and you can see that you can content. What you can do is you do have a lot of features here. We do have a lot of features here, so you can create content here. You can check social media. आप एक ही बार में सब चीज promote कर सकते हैं. So this tool has got a lot of features. That is, you can a lot of features, suggestions. आप सीधे ये आपको suggestion भी suggest करता है. You can straight away put. आप सीधे उसको अपना वेबसाइट में डाल सकता है, और you can put it across all social media networks. So feed is also there. So let's say if I want to create a content regarding digital marketing, so I'll type digital marketing. I will get a feed. मुझे यहाँ से feed मिलेगा, and then I'll make a post. So I'll make a post, and then I'll put it on social media right from here. So that's a fantastic tool, right? So you can do a lot of things. So let's say, for example, so I'm going to choose my Facebook page in this case. Let's say I'll put a BrandVeda page. For example, this is BrandVeda page. And I'm going to create a content, and you can see that content on my BrandVeda page, for example. So digital marketing. So this is an awesome article. I'm just writing a content quickly, awesome article, and make sure you check this. Fine. And then what I'm going to do is add image from link. So I'll get that image from a link. Fine, that's true. So I'm going to check this mark. You can do a lot of settings. So this is all done. Ink is done. And then what I'll do is if you want to schedule, you can schedule. Or if you want to post, accept, and done, boom, it's all done. And I'll show it to you. So guys, what you can do is you can go to Facebook, and you can always like our page. आप हमारे page को like कर सकते हैं. You'll find that post. So guys, go ahead, because we do a lot of webinars. We do a lot of stuffs. And I'll show you live how this works. So make sure that you check it, right? This is so important. So this will be automatically posted. You see that this will be posted. Are you guys, is this okay? So guys, if you're happy with this trick, fine. If you love this trick, type hip hip hooray, type hip hip hooray, so that I'll show you some more important stuffs. That is really very important. That's so important, right? So type hip hip hooray if you love this software. So make sure that you check this. So yes, so that's really very nice. It's all about adding value, right? So we're getting a lot. So we talked about social chat. Another tool that you can use, you know, in order to do fantastic job, in order to maintain your social media marketing. So everyone, Tanvi, Jeet, Rahul, thank you. Everyone is saying hip hip hooray. And make sure what you do is make sure your own page and go and use this tool. This is a very nice tool that you can always use, right? So that's really important that you can always use. So what I'll do is, okay, this is done. So I can do a lot of things from here. And let's go ahead with another tool. चलिए कुछ और tool देख लेते हैं. लेकिन आप एक tool और देख सकता है, which is I love this tool, which is Social Pilot. This is a nice tool. Social Pilot is very good tool. So you can see that this is so nice. So you can use this tool and you can start your free trial. It's gonna add a lot of value, right? So make sure guys you check this tool. This is so important. Fine. Next is Zapier. So how many of you know Zapier? Go ahead, guys. It's all about automation. So if you want to automate things, make sure that you use Zapier. And I'll show you Zapier is this. It's an automation platform. So I'm going to tell you two very important automation platforms which can automate your task in a lot of different ways. And I'll give you an example. For example, मैं आपसे आपको example दे रहा हूँ. There are a lot of applications available. काफी सारे applications जो आप use करता है. And we work with a lot of tools. So if you want to collaborate, any two tool softwares you can do that. For example, if I'm posting on Facebook, मैं कुछ Facebook में डालूं तो अपने आप समझना Twitter पे चला जाए. It's a simple automation where I'm connecting Facebook and Twitter. या फिर समझना ध्यान से, if I'm uploading a video on YouTube, I want to make sure जो वीडियो है अपने आप पॉडकास्ट में कन्वर्ट हो जाए, मतलब वीडियो पार्ट निकल जाए ऑडियो में आ जाए, पॉडकास्ट बन जाए. I can do that automation. So there is a tool which converts YouTube into. There is a tool which जो YouTube का वीडियो डालो तो उसको पॉडकास्ट बन जाता है, ऑडियो फॉर्म में बन जाता है. और एक YouTube है, तुम दो सॉफ्टवेयर को कनेक्ट कर देंगे ना, तो जैसे आप YouTube अपलोड करोगे इट विल ऑलवेज कनेक्टेड. सो यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग. YouTube पे पोस्ट, इट्स ऑल ऑटोमेशन. इट्स ऑल ऑटोमेशन. Right, so I'm a huge fan of automation. Automation करने के दो tools मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. I've seen a lot of businesses. Businesses have to use this. We don't have any option because time is really very important. And the best part is there are a lot of things that I can automate. Right, and I'm a huge fan of automation because I want my system to be an autopilot. Right, so I'll give you one more quick demonstration to show you automation in real time. Right, so this is a Zapier. You can use Zapier. You can check Zapier. It's a nice tool that you can use. और आप एक और tool use कर सकते हैं which is known as IFTTT. So Himanshu, you can type here. Okay, so IFTTT, IFTT, I guess. So let us check this out. IFTTT. IFTT, okay, IFTTT, right? IFTT. This is a nice website which is same as Zapier. और IFTTT का full form है which is if this then that. अगर ऐसा होगा तो ऐसा करना होगा. So that is same as Zapier. These two platforms are different platform. They do same work most of the time, but you can always check. तो आप इसको हमेशा check कर सकते हैं. It's gonna add a lot of value. So make sure that during this COVID try to automate, right? So इस COVID में अगर आपको समय मिला है तो आप अपना समय utilize करके कुछ ऐसा कर दीजिए ताकि आने वाला समय आपको काम न करना पड़े. So everything should be on autopilot mode. And I've seen people or businesses who are making a lot of money online. जो लोग ज्यादा पैसा बना रहे हैं, they're focusing on one thing is efficiency. Fine. So I love that fundamentals. I'm a huge fan of automation. Most of my tasks are on automation. Right. I'll show you a quick demo in some time, but this is so important. So अभी तक हमने कितने strategies जाना आप मुझे बता दीजिए, so that we'll go ahead with some more important strategies. Go ahead. तो अभी तक हमने what is strategy number 1, 2, 3 अभी तक कितने strategy जाने हमने वो लिख दीजिए एक बार. Go ahead. So 4 strategies, 4 very important strategies. Very good. Okay, 4. We talked about a lot of tools. आप देखिए हमने करीब 40-50 minutes में talked about a lot of tools. Now it's time to see some more some very important strategies in digital marketing during this period of time. Fine. So let's move ahead with this. चलो इसको लेके आगे बढ़ते हैं. And I'll show you the next very important strategy. Okay, fine. Is you can always use Hootsuite भी check करना. Number 5, which is really very important, is competitive analysis. So make sure that you do competitive analysis. तो जैसा मैंने आपको बताया क्या करना है, आपको देखना है दूसरा competitor क्या कर रहा है, and you'll get a lot of idea. और competitive analysis करने के मैं आपको tool बता देता हूँ. One is SEMrush. अभी use करता हूँ. So let's go to SEMrush. So if you want to see कि BrandVeda कितना ad चला रहा है, display ad चला रहा है, so I'll show it to you. So one thing what we can do is we can always go ahead with this. Just a sec. You can go and type SEMrush. So I'll show it to you. This second is SimilarWeb. तो हम लोग ने already ये देखा अभी. So we can find a lot of details out from here. Fine. So we can find a lot of details from here, and that's gonna add a lot of. Just a sec. Just a sec. So just a sec. Okay. So guys, you cannot see my screen right as of now, I guess. आप screen नहीं देख पा रहे हैं शायद, है ना? Okay, just a sec. Just a sec, give me time quickly. I'm just logging it to a tool quickly so that you'll get to know. So that is really very important. I'll show it to you. Just a sec. So guys, just a sec. So I'll quickly share my screen. So guys, can you see my screen now? क्या आप मेरा screen देख सकते हैं अभी? एक बार बताना, एक बार देख सकते हैं तो. Okay, what happened? There is some problem. What happened? दिख रहा है क्या? Just a sec. What happened? What happened to this window? ये क्या हो गया? Himanshu, some problem has occurred. क्योंकि यहाँ पर बहुत सारे हजारों स्क्रीन दिख रहे हैं यार. I'm not. ये क्या हो गया ये?
Yes.
हैं?
Sir, kindly presenting बंद कर दीजिए. Stop sharing.
Stop sharing. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay.
Okay. फिर से try करिए.
फिर से ट्राई करता हूँ. ओके. अभी दिख रहा है ना? अभी बराबर है ना?
Yes sir.
Okay, so you can see that this is upgrade. मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ तो ये कमाल का टूल है, इसको एक्सप्लोर करना. तो मैं देख सकता हूँ कि वो भी कौन सा ऐड चला रहा है. So I'll go here, which is display advertising. और मुझे देखना है कौन सा ऐड चला रहा है, कौन सा बैनर चला रहा है. We can find all these details. अब ये तमाम चीजें हम लोग आप देख सकते हैं. So that's really very interesting. So let's say आप देखो कौन सा ऐड चला रहा है. So we can see, देखो ये सारे ऐड चला रहा है. वो कौन सी वेबसाइट्स में ऐड चला रहा है. We can find all these details. वो कौन सी कंट्रीज में ऐड चला रहा है वो भी आप देख सकते हैं. वो इमेज ऐड चला रहा है या टेक्स्ट ऐड चला रहा है वो भी आप देख सकते हैं. वो कौन से डिवाइसेस पे ऐड चला रहा है. You can always check. So there you see that they are putting a lot of money to Apple tablet, and they are again putting a lot of money to Android tablet. So we can get all this detail from this tool. So this is one of the tools that you can use. And next, which I showed you, which is display advertising. So competitive analysis is so important. Competitive analysis बहुत ज़्यादा important है, which is very important technique. So let's go to next important. So we talked about Taboola. देखिए मैंने Taboola आपको बताया, मैंने Taboola पे ऐड चालू किया. So I started Taboola, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया मेरा. So when I see competitive analysis, you see that I'll see that Taboola. You can see Taboola here. मैं native ads के बारे में बात कर रहा था. And then we started native ads, and you can see here if I get into native ad Taboola, this is Taboola. This is my campaign. So I'll show you all the time. This is just an idea. We do have different account. So you see that where we are actually showing advertisements. हम कहाँ ad दिख रहा है. You can see how many impressions. 6,90,000 clicks है. कहाँ ad दिख रहा है वो आप देख सकता है. I'll show it to you. So we can find all these details, and these are all premium sites. But you know we need to understand. ये हमको सीखना पड़ेगा कैसे करना है. This is really very strategic. So मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. It's not about pumping money in advertisements. It's all about learning from those advertisements. Fine. So I'll show you campaign management. Okay, just a sec. Campaign summary. You see that buy site. If I go to here, देखो ad कहाँ चला ये देख लीजिए एक बार. And अब देखो दिख रहा है NDTV, India TV, आज तक, जनसत्ता, these are all premium sites. So we can start advertising across this platform, and Taboola is a very powerful platform to start with native advertisements, and these are all premium sites. So whether it's a brand awareness campaign or engagement campaign, these ad network gonna add a lot of value. Right, so make sure that you do competitive analysis. This is so important. Strategy number 6 is, so strategy number 5 is, which is important, is do competitive research strategy. So see, we use SimilarWeb. तो आपको वापस से फटाफट दिखा देता हूँ. SimilarWeb का प्रयोग कर रहे थे. And then I showed you an application that, okay, I get to know that someone is spending money on Taboola, and if they're spending money on Taboola, it means they're getting some results. And then we started on Taboola. And then you can see this is campaign जो मैं आपको दिखाया अभी. These are all premium sites. And next is invest in retargeting. Retargeting का मतलब क्या है? So I'll talk about two platforms. पहले retargeting समझ लेते हैं. So कितने लोग retargeting समझते हैं? अगर आप retargeting समझते हैं, टाइप कीजिए yes. अगर ना, you type no. Go ahead. If you type yes or no. What is retargeting? I'm talking about what exactly is retargeting. Okay. Okay. So retargeting का मतलब आपको थोड़ा idea दे देता हूँ, which is काफी होता है ऐसा कि just a second. So I'll quickly show you. Okay. So a lot of you say no. अच्छा, आपने महसूस किया होगा. Let's say if you go to any website, अगर आप किसी भी वेबसाइट में आते हैं, मान लो फ्लिपकार्ट में गए, अमेजोन में गए, तो कई बार क्या होता है कि आप किसी प्रोडक्ट को ऐड टू कार्ट करते हैं, फिर आपने बंद कर दिया. बराबर है। और उसके बाद वेब बंद करने के बाद आपने प्रोडक्ट नहीं लिया, फिर आप कहीं भी जाओ, फेसबुक में जाओ, लिंक्डइन में जाओ, ट्विटर में जाओ, वेबसाइट में जाओ, आपको ऐड चेस करता है और आपको लगता है ऐड पीछा करता है आपका। कभी आपने महसूस किया, कितने लोगों ने महसूस किया है दैट ऐड आपको चेस करता है, एज चेस करता है आपको, ऐड आपको चेस करता है, आपको लगता है ये ऐड तो मैंने देखा, वही ऐड आपको हर समय दिखाता है। दिस इज सो इंपॉर्टेंट। ये कुछ ऐसा है कि आपकी दुकान में एक जन आ गया, इंक्वायरी कि आप कहीं भी जाए, हम देखना चाहिए, बिकॉज दिस विल गिव यू लॉट ऑफ मनी, दिस क्लाइंट एक्विजिशन बिकम्स वेरी इजी। इसको हम रीटारगेटिंग बोलते हैं। तो अगर आपको रीटारगेटिंग करना है तो गूगल एड्स भी रीटारगेटिंग करता है, हम यूट्यूब में भी रीटारगेटिंग कर सकते हैं, फेसबुक में भी कर सकते हैं, लिंक्डइन में भी कर सकते हैं, ट्विटर में भी कर सकते हैं, ऑल दिस प्लेटफॉर्म दैट यू हैव रीटारगेटिंग। सो मैं आपको बोलना चाह रहा हूं, नंबर 6 स्ट्रैटेजी दैट यू शुड बी फोकसिंग ऑन इज रीटारगेटिंग। और इफ यू रियली डोंट नो, अगर आपको आइडिया नहीं है कि गूगल एड्स में कैसे करना है या फिर लिंक्डइन में कैसे करना है, सो यू हैव टू लर्न दैट पार्ट। बट आई विल टेल यू गुड टूल, मैं आपको एक अच्छा टूल बताता हूं टू डू रीटारगेटिंग, एंड दैट टूल इज वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट टूल, which is known as ad role and perfect audience. The ad role and perfect audience. So you can type two things. One is you can type ad role. You can see this is an ad role platform where we can start advertisement ad role, and next is which is known as perfect audience. So this is important. Perfect audience. This is important. Fine, so there's gonna add a lot of value. ये काफी ज्यादा वैल्यू ऐड करेगा, so make sure that you check these tools. और अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ट्रैफिक है तो एक प्रॉब्लम इसका ये समझना है कि आपको एक चीज समझना पड़ेगा that the only problem with retargeting is if you don't have a traffic, you know, then this will not work. अब आपके स्टोर में लोग ही नहीं आता तो दिखाएंगे इसको. So you need to build audience first. And number 2 big challenge with retargeting is communication will be really different. तो अब नॉर्मल जो ऐड दिखाते हैं और रीमार्केटिंग जो कस्टमर है जो ऐड दिखाते हैं उसके लिए थोड़ा अंतर रहेगा, एंड प्रोबेबली वी शुड बी वर्किंग ऑन कम्युनिकेशन पार्ट एज वेल. हमको कम्युनिकेशन में काम करना पड़ेगा, बट दीज आर रियली ग्रेट टूल्स फॉर रीटारगेटिंग एज वेल. Now next is next चीज मैं आपको बताता हूँ, स्ट्रेटेजी नंबर 7 इस कोविड में अगर आपका स्टोर है, बिजनेस है, गेट इनटू ई-कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म. आप ई-कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म पे आ जाइए, वो आपके लिए सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. और या फिर आप ड्रॉप शिपिंग चालू कर सकते हैं, या फिर आप ई-कॉमर्स स्टोर आपको बिल्कुल तैयार करना चाहिए, बिकॉज मैं आपको बता देता हूँ Amazon इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड मेक श्योर दैट यू क्रिएट योर ई-कॉमर्स साइट. सो दिस इज माय वेबसाइट विच इज fashionwithfun.com, एंड आई डू ड्रॉप शिपिंग. ये ड्रॉप शिपिंग है, ये कुछ दिन पहले के रिपोर्ट्स हैं. So we are selling it in Australia, United States में सब जगह पे सेल कर रहे हैं. Amazon is important. Make sure that you register your business with Amazon, right? So that's very important. So these are the 7 key strategies that make sure that you should be starting. अब आपको तैयार होना पड़ेगा Amazon और e-commerce पे लाने के लिए. और इस कोविड के दौरान you have to get into e-commerce platform in case you have a product, or you can start with drop shipping, and this is gonna add a lot of value, right? So that's really very important. So guys, these are 7 important strategies, and if you want me to tell you some more tools, type go on Saurabh. Go ahead. So I'm going to talk about some more tools quickly. So we talked about a lot of tools in this. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Okay, go on. So because we have limited time, I guess we have done with 12:30. Fine. So 12:30 ho chuka hai. So we talked about 7 important strategies here, but as everyone is saying go on, I'm going to give you a gift, right? I'm going to give you a gift, and let's say what you can do. So if you want to learn Monday, just a sec. So next thing is, if you want to learn tools, guys, what you can do is you can go to saurabhpandey.great. Saurabh Pandey, just a sec. Saurabh Pandey 8.com. You can go to this site. Saurabh. Okay, so you can go to this site, and what I've done is I've come up with a free course. This course I've created to help business owners. Fine, so you can go to this tool, get registered with yourself, and what I've done is I've created a course talking about a lot of such kind of tools. Fine, so this tool is going to add a lot of value, and you can learn, and you can get a lot of information about this tool as well, because we do have only 1 hour of time, and then at around 1 o'clock I'm having another important session. So so we talked about 7 important strategies. So you can go, and in case if you have any problem, you can always get in touch with me or Himanshu. But the only idea is that you have to learn. And bonus tip which I'll give it to you, जो मैं आपको देना चाहूँगा, is like Google का. देखिए Google का अपना कोर्स है, Learn with Google जा सकते हैं, Google Ads Academy आप डाल सकते हैं. Go to that tool. HubSpot आप लिख लीजिए, HubSpot के कुछ कोर्सेज हैं, Google Ads Academy के कोर्सेज हैं. आप उसमें जाइए, did you have some courses and go ahead with this course. HubSpot, did you have nice course? Make sure to start learning with that course as well. Fine. So we talked about 7 important tools. Now can you tell me, आप quickly आप मुझे बता देंगे 7 चीजें जो आपने सीखी इसमें से. Strategy number 1 क्या है? So what is strategy number 1, guys? Create a website or a blog. What is strategy number 2? Go ahead. What is strategy number 2? Okay, create a blog. That's nice. What is strategy number 3? What is strategy number 3? Okay, what is strategy number 3? Okay, work on advertisements. We talked about a lot of tools in this session. What is strategy number 4? Okay, social media content automation. What is strategy number 5? Strategy number 5. Okay, competitive research. Nice. We talked about a lot of tools. Strategy number 6. Start with retargeting. Fine, if you have a website, start with this. तो मैंने क्या ऐसा स्ट्रेटेजी का बात किया मैं इस सेशन में, जो अगर आपको वेबसाइट है थोड़ा बहुत भी काम करो, you can start doing that. So that's really very important. What is strategy number 8? Invest in learning. Go through Google certification. Google की कुछ certifications है. Say start with e-commerce or drop shipping, which is strategy number 7. Strategy number 8 क्या है? पढ़ना चालू कीजिए. HubSpot का free course कीजिए. Google के certifications कीजिए. It's gonna add a lot of value because we do have a lot of openings, and this is gonna add a lot of values. Right. So next, let's see if I have something. So you can find me on Instagram. So आप Instagram में मुझे ढूंढ सकते हैं, which is Saurabh Pandey official. And how many of you love Instagram, by the way? So how many of you love Instagram? If you love Instagram, type love Instagram. So I'm going to write, I love Instagram. I'm going Instagram. Love Instagram. But everyone loves Instagram. And by the way, why you love Instagram? So by the way, why you love Instagram? It's an amazing platform. So let's follow. So this is my, so I've showed you, मैं आपको show किया, because देखिए एक चीज समझना, आप लोग सब लोग सेहत बना के रखना, सब लोग safe रखना important है, engages people. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि want to see photographs of other people, want to see what the world is doing. बराबर है ना? So that's very important. और हम जानना चाहते हैं दूसरों की जिंदगी में क्या चल रहा है. So Instagram, it's very creative platform. Viral memes. So how many of you love memes? Let's say आप में से कितने लोग memes पसंद करते हैं? Memes पसंद करते हैं. Okay. So I'll tell you that I've done one session, and if required, I'll done a session again. Is creating memes, super quality memes, and driving lot of valuable profile visits and engagement to your Instagram profile. So guys, I'm very sure you must be interested in this session, and you see that you can go to my profile. So just let's meet on Instagram. And the point is, देखिए जिंदगी एक है, and we'll be in touch. So you can go to Instagram, and I'm going to follow you. So I want you to follow. मैं चाहता हूँ, मैं आप सबको follow करना चाहता हूँ, which is important. So I'll go to my Instagram. And please follow me, because I don't know your user ID, and I'm going to follow you immediately on Instagram. Fine. And I've created a lot of memes, and one of the key strategy that I'm focusing these days on Instagram is memes. And there are a lot of reasons to it. And trust me, even if you're not good with content designing, I'm going to tell you some cool things, that will help you to create memes very easily. Right. So we can talk about that part as well, which is really very important. So you can go to Saurabh Pandey official. We'll start with, हम शुरू करेंगे. We'll start with question answer. So if you have any question answer, we'll start with that. So let's keep in touch. बराबर जिंदगी एक है. So let's keep in touch at Instagram, and that's how we all can gonna stay connected, right? So let's start with question answer round. So Himanshu, let's start with question answer round. So if you have any question, we can always talk, right?
Those who have questions, they write in chat box.
Yes, go ahead, guys. Go ahead. If you have any question, go ahead. Make website. We talked about a lot of tools. इन्होंने तो बहुत अच्छा लिखा है. Kamalika Basu, you have done a great job. आपने सारे tools के नाम यहाँ लिखे हैं. So probably how many tools we have learned in this session? कितने tools का मैं थोड़ा जाना? मुझे लगता है 10, 12, 15. What do you say? Go ahead. So I'm really thankful to everyone कि आप लोग ने अपना कीमती समय दिया. 10. I guess we learned more than 10 tools. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Is there any question? सवाल है तो बिल्कुल पूछिए. What is that extension we see on? See, I use a lot of extensions. Go ahead. So there are a lot of extensions I use. This is for LinkedIn. Crystal knows. You can go here. You can check Crystal knows. Fine. So this is for LinkedIn. This is for keyword ranking. This is for tag assistant. This is for Moz. Go ahead. Any other question? Okay, fine. So let's say do direct selling company apps. Everyone has to use digital marketing. No point, because we heard about most of the direct selling company for someone we met or no. See, it's very important that we need to have good presence online, because all of us are shifting to digital platform, right? Even direct selling company, they use TikTok, they use a lot of platforms, because our customers are spending a lot of time on social media, and now people are spending more time on digital platforms. So we don't have any choice. We've got to make sure that people should know my brand across all social media platforms. It again depends. Is email marketing powerful than social media marketing? Pooja ji, aapne sawal pucha. I'll tell you that it again depends upon strategy, but I'll say that social media works in hand with email marketing. तो दोनों एक जैसा काम कर. सो आप एक बात समझना पड़ेगा, सोशल मीडिया का ऑब्जेक्टिव अलग है, ईमेल मार्केटिंग का ऑब्जेक्टिव थोड़ा अलग हो सकता है, और दोनों साथ में काम करते हैं. सो दे वर्क पैरेलली. सो ईमेल मार्केटिंग वी यूज टू नर्चर, इवन सोशल मीडिया वी वांट टू नर्चर. Right, so email marketing is very good, and a lot of traffic we can bring from email marketing. This is again a very good way to stay in touch with our customers. It's all about nurturing, adding value over a period of time. So it's altogether different, strategy or channel that we use. And I love email marketing. Email marketing is very powerful. But आप समझिए, आप सोशल मीडिया ढंग से नहीं करेंगे, समझेंगे नहीं, कंटेंट नहीं काम करेंगे, ईमेल नहीं क्रिएट करेंगे, so neither of this platform gonna work for you. Even yes, see, Keshav has asked the digital marketing strategy for manufacturing B2B company. So probably we should be. So हम strategy का बात करता है. So it's a broad term. आपने जो पूछा है काफी broad है. The question is what are the key objectives? So are we looking for lead gen? क्या हम lead gen लाना चाहते हैं और impressions लाना चाहते हैं, brand awareness करना चाहते हैं, या फिर video views बढ़ाना चाहते हैं? It depends upon what is immediate result you are looking at. So let's say all of company they're looking for lead gen, and obviously even for B2B company we're gonna have lead gen strategy that we can always create, जो हम बिल्कुल create कर सकते हैं for a B2B company. So लेकिन जब मैं strategy की बात करता हूँ, when we talk about digital marketing strategy, there are a lot of things involved into it, right? So SEO से लेके display advertisement, YouTube, influencer marketing, content marketing, email marketing, SMS marketing, automations, analytics, a lot of things comes into digital marketing strategy. But yes, all company we can create specific strategies depending upon the challenges and the requirement by client. तो मुझे उम्मीद है पूजा आपको समझ में आया होगा, आपको जवाब मिला होगा, आपको केशव आपको जवाब मिला होगा. थोड़ा ब्रॉड सवाल है ये, but it's whether you are B2B into B2C, you have to get into social media or let's say digital platform. That's very important. और कोई सवाल है तो पूछ लीजिए. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. हिमांशु, कुछ सवाल है अभी, एक बार कंफर्म कर लेते हैं.
Sir, there is one question from Meet Shah. He's asking.
Okay, fine. मैं नीचे किया. Okay, fine. मैं देख नहीं पाऊंगा. B.K.School, what is the best platform to target audience for more engagement like FB? See, it again depends upon your product and services. For example, if you are into purely B2B, probably LinkedIn gonna help you. If you are targeting youth, बिल्कुल youth और young लोग को देख रहे, you can always go with Instagram and TikTok as of now. And for broader audience, you can always go with Facebook advertisement. It again depends. It depends upon. And engagement का बात बोलेंगे तो मैं आपको बताता हूँ, engagement is very high. Engagement का मतलब क्या है कि कितने लोगों तक मेरा पोस्ट दिखाई दिया. So if I'm posting on Facebook, कितने लोगों तक दिखाई दिया, कितने लोगों ने like, comment, share किया, तो मान लो 100 लोगों को जाता है. और फेसबुक में 1 लोग ने लाइक किया, सो एंगेजमेंट इज 1%. दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल. लेकिन मैं आपको बता देता हूँ इंस्टाग्राम का एंगेजमेंट इज ग्रेटर देन 1%. रेस्ट मेजोरिटी ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म दे डू हैव एंगेजमेंट रेट लेस देन 1. इसका मतलब आप कोई भी बड़ा कंपनी देखना जिसके लाखों में फॉलोअर्स होंगे, लाइक्स होंगे, वो कोई पोस्ट करता है तो 10, 20, 30 से ज्यादा कमेंट आपको नहीं देखने को मिलेंगे. सो फेसबुक जैसा था वैसा अब नहीं रह गया है. एंगेजमेंट रेट इज वेरी लेस एंड एज फेसबुक क्लियरली स्टेटेड, अगर आपको कमाल का काम करें, यू हैव टू स्पेंड amount in Facebook ad, but this is again very strategic. How to know if a price of a pay-per-click is profitable? Meet Shah. So आपको इस सवाल सुनना आगे. B.K.School of Management has asked this question. अभी एक सवाल है मीत शाह का लेता. How do you know if a price of pay-per-click is profitable? Now it again depends. Now very important part is, let's say for example, Meet ने सवाल पूछा है. Okay, Meet, the problem now you see that this is a mobile phone, right? This is a mobile phone. Let's say for example this mobile phone is costing 100 rupees. The mobile phone 100 rupees का है. Probably for a click I cannot pay 100 rupees. एक क्लिक पे मैं 100 रुपए नहीं दे सकता. If I'm running Google Ads for example, 100 रुपए पे क्लिक करेगा तो फिर हम इसमें सेल क्या करेंगे, बराबर है ना. और आपके ऐड पे क्लिक किया वो हर कोई बंदा जरूर नहीं कि आपको लेगा, आपका वेबसाइट से प्रोडक्ट लेगा. There is a conversion rate, right? And for clicks or for conversion rate we do have a benchmark. तो ये सवाल का जवाब देने के लिए प्रॉफिटेबल है कि नहीं, पहले तो आपको जानना पड़ेगा प्रोडक्ट का ROS क्या है, which stands for रिटर्न ऑन एड स्पेंड, एंड ROI. बराबर आपको ये भी जानना पड़ेगा व्हाट इज योर कॉस्ट पर लीड एंड कॉस्ट पर एक्विजिशन. एक प्रोडक्ट को बेचने में कितना पैसा लगता है, कितना पैसा देना होगा. वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट दोस थिंग्स एंड देन वी कैन डिसाइड व्हाट शुड बी द ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू ऑफ अ क्लिक. बराबर है, सो एज टू मेक श्योर कि आपको प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है. सो हमको कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद हम बता पाएंगे कि कितने पैसा हम डालेंगे तो हमको प्रॉफिटेबल हो पाएगा. और मैं आपको एक खास चीज बता देता हूँ, डिजिटल में एक खास चीज इंपॉर्टेंट मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि विच इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज, आपको पता होना चाहिए पैसा डालने से पहले, फेसबुक में डालो चाहे गूगल में डालो, आपको पहले पता हो जाना चाहिए कितना पैसा डाल के क्या मिलने वाला है. और ज्यादातर लोगों को पता नहीं चलता. अभी आपको पता नहीं चलेगा क्या रिजल्ट एक्सपेक्ट हो रहे हैं या क्या रिजल्ट आप एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं, तो आप एक बात समझ लो, यू कैन नॉट ऑप्टिमाइज. And that's why you see in digital marketing there's a very powerful word जिसको हम बोलते हैं optimization. Google ad optimization, search engine optimization, right? Email optimization, social media optimization. Optimization का मतलब क्या है? You need to try and make sure that things fall in a place. सही results आपको मिले. So probably if you have experience you'll get it quickly. Even if you're experienced for some brand it might take time to tune, but that should happen. है ना? नीरव ने एक सवाल पूछा है यहाँ पर, what can be strategy for one having physical store apart from selling on? See, I will suggest what can be strategy for one having physical store apart from selling on Amazon and Flipkart. You build your own store. Go to Shopify. It's a fantastic platform. Go and create your store and try to promote your store and build your own audience, start selling them. लेकिन मैं आपको ये बोलना चाहूंगा what I've seen is what people do is, अगर लोग अपना स्टोर रहता है ऑफलाइन, अपना खुद का स्टोर भी करते हैं, अमेजॉन भी करते हैं, अमेजॉन में बेच, क्योंकि अमेजॉन का बड़ा ऑडियंस है, वहां से बिजनेस आता है, भले ही प्रॉफिट मार्जिन कम रहता है लेकिन बिजनेसेस तैयार रहते हैं, बिकॉज वहां से अवेयरनेस बहुत होता है, आपको इनिशियल ऑडियंस मिलते हैं आपको. और फिर लोग क्या करते हैं, कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं अपने स्टोर में. मान लो मैंने आपको एक प्रोडक्ट बेचा, आप मेरे कस्टमर बन गए, आपका नंबर भी आ गया, ईमेल भी आ गया, अब मैं सीधा आपको कॉन्टेक्ट करके मैं आपको अपने स्टोर पे ला सकता हूँ, वेयर आई कैन हैव सम मोर प्रॉफिट्स. सो यू हैव टू हैव ऑनलाइन, आपको ऑनलाइन आना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट योर ओन स्टोर. You don't have any choice. Make sure that you focus on Amazon, Flipkart, focus on those platforms, because those platforms is having their own audiences. Ideal ad budget for new business, probably then I should be asking you a question, how much money you are investing in new business. तो मुझे सवाल पूछना पड़ेगा, आप अपने बिजनेस में कितना पैसा डाल रहे हैं. अभी आप अपना बिजनेस 10,000 रुपए में करेगा, so I cannot suggest you 1 lakh rupees of budget. And if you're putting 1 crore rupees of budget, I'll say okay, you should be putting at least, let's say 50,000 rupees a month. I'm just giving an idea. Probably ideal budget से पहले आपको भी डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा आपका प्रोडक्ट क्या है, and what is your margin and what kind of sales you are looking at. And in order to get sales, there are a lot of factors. आप समझिए, आपका प्रोडक्ट अच्छा हो, आपको लगता है, लेकिन लोगों को भी समझ में आना चाहिए, लोगों को भी आपके बारे में पता होना चाहिए. You have a good product but people don't know, it's not going to add value. So marketing is very important, and spending not in marketing is like holding a clock. ये कुछ ऐसा है कि आप पैसा नहीं खर्च कर रहा है मार्केटिंग में, ये कुछ ऐसा आपने घड़ी पकड़ लिया है, you don't want that clock to run, right? So that's important. Any other questions, guys? Go ahead quickly. We talked about a lot of things. So अगर आपको आनंद आया है, you can type आनंद. I'm really happy that you guys have taken your precious time. I tried my level best from BrandVeda. I wish you all the best. और मैं देखिए पूरा कोशिश यही किया that I should not talk generic. That was my idea. और जैसा मैं आपको बताया कि मैं हमेशा चाहता हूँ कि आपको इससे प्यार हो जाए और आप कमाल का काम करें. So that's why I don't want to keep this session very generic, right? I don't want to use hardcore slide shares and all. And that's why I thought of giving it very very practical training. Fine. So अगर आपको आनंद हो गया तो आनंद लिख दीजिए. I'm really honored and I'm really thankful to everyone. Akshay, Himanshu, Janki, Nikhil, Ginjan, Vaishali, uh, Raj,
Sir,
Akshay,
sir, there is
Himanshu.
one question. One
Yeah,
question is
good.
left from Pete
Yeah.
Chinjuwadia.
Okay. Can you give an example of campaign you run? I've done a lot of campaigns, right? So I've done lot of campaigns, like maybe for automobile company. I've done a lot of campaign. Probably, can you give brief? It's a long question, Preeti. Preeti, ये long question है, बड़ा सवाल है. Probably इसका जवाब 5 मिनट में नहीं दे पाएंगे. But we work with a lot of freelancers. So I work with a lot of consultants, and we work for their projects as well. And we work with a lot of companies. We started with a lot of campaigns. Probably we gonna spend time. देखना पड़ेगा because it's quite difficult to tell everything in 5-10 minutes. Best platform for influencer marketing, देखिए Instagram is good. आप कर सकते हैं, but मैं आपको एक tool बताता हूँ. Shoutouts.com करके एक है. You can go to shoutouts. You know how shoutouts on Instagram? How many of you know shoutouts? Instagram. So कुछ tools है, shout out tool करके आप सर्च कर सकते हैं, जहाँ पर lot of influencers are there and you can hire them for shout out. So paid shout out बोलता है. So they're gonna talk about you, they're gonna tag you in their caption. So that's important. Shout out करके एक tool है जिसका इस्तेमाल आप कर सकते हैं. Okay, fine. सबको आनंद आया? Is there any other question that would love to talk? कुछ और सवाल है जो आप जानना चाहते हैं? Okay, thank you Pooja, thank you. Okay, thank you Vaishali. कमाल का समय आप लोगों ने दिया. Is there any question? Final 2 minutes, couple of minutes. जानकी, thank you. So आप सबको आनंद आया. और एक चीज समझना, आपने अपने आप को थोड़ा बड़ा सोचना चालू कीजिए और मेहनत कीजिए सब लोग. थैंक यू अक्षय. और मेहनत करना चालू. देखिए एक चीज समझ के रखना आप कि इट डज नॉट मैटर हाउ मच मनी यू हैव इन अ वॉलेट, बट इट मैटर्स हाउ मच नॉलेज यू हैव हियर. और मैं आप सबसे सजेस्ट करूंगा जी, देखिए आप सब लोग अनकंफर्टेबल जोन में आइए. कहने का मतलब अगर आप आनंद में जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है सुबह से शाम तक. इफ यू आर लिविंग रिस्कलेस लाइफ, यू आर टेकिंग द बिगेस्ट रिस्क इन योर लाइफ. टाइम है इसका दैट यू हैव टू पुट एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट्स. आप सबको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. सपने बड़े देखिए और कमाल का काम करिए. एंड आप लोग यंग लोग हैं और भारत को सो वी डू हैव लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशन फ्रॉम यंग पीपल बिकॉज यू गोना ड्राइव द कंट्री इन नेक्स्ट सेंचुरी. बराबर है. सो नेक्स्ट डीकेड, सॉरी, सो नेक्स्ट डीकेड इट्स ऑल अबाउट यू पीपल बिकॉज वी आर गेटिंग ओल्ड. अभी हम लोग ओल्ड हो रहा है. and help people around you. So what I suggest you, that during this COVID, help people around you. आप लोगों का मदद करो, which is very important. और किसी भी चीज़ से मदद करो. आप शेयर नॉलेज, आपके पास नॉलेज है शेयर करो. अगर आपके पास थोड़ा पैसा है तो किसी को खाना ला के दो. अगर आप किसी को पैसे से मदद करते हैं तो मदद कीजिए. बट ट्राई टू हेल्प. Because I find this is very important. You never know आपकी लाइफ क्या है, कैसा है, कब क्या होने वाला है. But important, stay positive रहिए, मेहनत कीजिए, help someone, stay away from negativity. और let's do one exercise and then we'll close it. एक छोटा सा exercise कर देते हैं. So I was doing one session. So I joined one session as a student because I invest in lot of learning. तो मैं एक सेशन अटेंड किया मुंबई में. इट वाज अ 3-day वर्कशॉप ऑन एनएलपी. आप में से कोई जानता है एनएलपी? एनएलपी इज न्यूरो लिंग्विस्टिक प्रोग्रामिंग. और मैं वहां पर 2-3 दिन का सेशन किया. मुझे काफी आनंद आया. सो आई पेड अराउंड 25,000-30,000 रुपीज फॉर दैट 2-3 days ऑफ प्रोग्राम. और कमाल करा वो. और वहां पर मैं 1-2 चीज सीखा. प्रोबेबली मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा और दैट विल हैव श्योरली गोना हेल्प यू, जो आपको काफी मदद करेगा. सो लेट अस क्लोज योर आईज. आप सब लोग अपनी आंखें बंद कर लीजिए क्विकली. And the one thing which I loved, a lot of strategies I've learned from them, but दो चीजें जो मैं नहीं भूला. Number 1 is close your eyes and give yourself a hug. अपने आप को एक hug दो. बराबर है. दिल से hug दीजिए. और आप ये बात मुझे बताना कि आप कितने सालों में अपने आप को hug दे रहे हैं. The most important person in your life is you. ये बिल्कुल ध्यान देना. Your life is very precious. Appreciate yourself. When you wake up in the morning, hug yourself and say these golden words. Number 1, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Now, psychologically, it's going to help you in a lot of ways, right? ये आपको बहुत मदद करेगा. And one of the things which I've realized after doing this, do it for 30 days and tell me. And I promise you, इससे आपको कुछ नुकसान नहीं होगा. But you will try to improve yourself, right? You will take all those things which will make you a better person, जो आपको एक अच्छा इंसान बनाएगा. तो ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो आप ये जरूर कीजिएगा, कीजिए. और आप एक चीज और करना कि एक और शब्द आप सुबह सुबह उठ के आप सब लोग बोलना, which is I hug myself. आप हग कीजिए. तो एक आपको क्या बोलना है, एक आपको बोलना है which is I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And दूसरा आपको क्या बोलना है, I love my work, I love my work, I love my work. So this is so important. Fine. So मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप इससे समझेंगे, but this is so important. Fine. So thanks a lot for joining me for this wonderful session. So आप समझ में आ रहा है? So thanks a lot everyone for spending your valuable time with us. And I'm really honored, to have you here. Thanks a lot, Himanshu. So how you felt? कैसा लगा? कितने दिनों बाद हक किया आपने अपने आप को? दूसरों को तो आपने हक किया, कितने दिनों बाद हक किया आपने अपने आप को? दिल से बताइएगा. यहाँ पर डेज लिख दीजिए एक बार. बता दीजिए कितने दिनों में अपने आप को हक किया. 5 दिन बाद हक किया, 10 दिन बाद हक किया, सालों बाद. कई बार तो ऐसा है जी, मीटिंग में जब हमने किया तो हमसे पूछा गया, सो हमने तो अपने आप को, कई लोगों ने बोला उन्होंने सालों साल बाद हक किया अपने आप को. सो आप मुझे बताइए आपने कितने दिनों में अपने आप को हक किया. So someone is writing first time in life, right? So make sure you do that every day. You do that every day. That will build your confidence. And और आप पढ़ना भी सीखो, पढ़ना सीखते रहिए, which is important because अगर आप पढ़ेंगे, the best thing with the learning is कुछ भी पढ़ो. I'm not saying digital marketing, कुछ भी पढ़ो. लेकिन एक पढ़ने का एक खास बात क्या है मैं आपको बताऊं, that when you learn every day ना, जब भी आप पढ़ता है, बराबर है ना, तो हमेशा आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ता है. So and when you go in an interview, sit like a lion rather than sitting like a goat. ये बिल्कुल ध्यान रखना है because the world is changing. Keep in mind, भारत अपने एक बड़े आर्थिक मंदी से गुजरेगा. सो ऑलरेडी सब लोग बात कर रहा है, इंडिया में भी बात हो रहा है, और आप उसका असर थोड़ा देखेंगे. आप सब बढ़िया रहिए, मदद कीजिए, खुद के बल पे भी खड़े रहिए, बड़ा सोचिए, बिजनेस भी सोचिए करने का, क्या बिजनेस हो सकता है, बिकॉज एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन दिस इकोनॉमी. सो उसमें भी काम कीजिए और आगे बढ़ते, सपने बड़े देखिए और मेहनत करते रहिए. मेक मोर मिस्टेक्स, डोंट रिपीट मिस्टेक्स, बी पॉजिटिव, सेव योरसेल्फ फ्रॉम नेगेटिव पीपल. फाइन. So fine. So I'll take your leave now. Himanshu, thanks a lot कि आपने मौका दिया. It was really pleasure talking to you. मुझे बहुत मजा आया. And you can share your experience as well. मैं Facebook page में आप मुझे ढूंढ सकते हैं, Saurabh Pandey. And we can always meet. We can always talk. And please share your snaps. अगर आप ये session में बैठे तो snaps लेके Instagram पे share कीजिए. It's gonna add a lot of value, right? To share all this words. Fine, Himanshu, तो हम लोग लीव करें फिर. It's all done. So thank you, B.K.School of Management. Thank you everyone for spending your valuable time. Thank you, Himanshu. Take care.
Sir,
bye bye.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful session, and we are very grateful to have you and taking a session. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Yes, good day.